In this clip, this young Amish man shares what life in the community is actually like during this past weekend with Theo. I wanted to share this clip since it reveals certain truths about the Amish, while also cracking down a few misconceptions, and it's honestly hilarious. Check it out.
Are you allowed to flirt at school? Like at some point, do people feel some attraction? Like, do you think like...
Maybe. So the school I went to, I couldn't really do that because pretty much everyone I went to school with was either first or second cousin.
Oh, I feel that, brother.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, it's like, it's a tough world.
It is, brother. And that's why we got to do some of this redistricting and rezoning.
Yeah, we gotta rezone, like move out, move in. That's what a lot of Amish been doing around us, and moving out to different communities. I guess it's a good thing. Then you can spread the family tree, because sometimes the tree becomes a bush.
Yeah.
They
for sure.
Like intertwine with each other.
While first cousin marriages are generally prohibited in most Amish groups, marriages between second cousins are much more common. One community study found that about 47.4% of marriages in the Nebraska Amish settlement were between second cousins.
But if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, it happens, it happens.
You're already close. You might as well be closer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know how, because we don't have like any family tree and stuff.
You don't?
No, but we do have like a big book that tells us like all Amish communities, like in certain states, like who, like basically a dictionary for like Amish people and who's related to who. And
you have that?
Yeah. It's basically like Google for the Amish when it comes to like finding, oh yeah, this person's related to this, or how old is this person, and it's even got their like addresses and stuff. And,
are there a lot of people on antidepressants and stuff that are Amish or no?
Not that I know of. There might be like maybe like here, and maybe way over there, but not that I know of. No.
Do people seem depressed a lot or not really?
Most of them don't. But then you also have sometimes like people that are like, what do you call those people that are like super depressed? Like sometimes they're like super depressed. They're almost like the water when it gets rough. They're like up and down a lot.
Oh, bipolar kind of?
Yeah, bipolar.
A recent genetic study found that in a sample of 1,672 Amish adults, specific genetic variants doubled or tripled the risk for mood disorders in that population.
If you decide to leave, are you shunned? Are you allowed to come back? What is it like? Like once you decide to leave?
So if you leave and you're already a member of the church, you'll get shunned from it. And then if you're not a member, like on Rome Spring, if you leave, it varies on the parents a lot. Like on my dad's side, like they wouldn't really, for the longest time, they wouldn't really be happy or wouldn't really talk to their kids when they came and visit the ones that are ex-Amish. On my mom's side, they were like that for a little bit too, like in the first. But on my mom's side now, when the ex-Amish kids come back, well, they're like now 40 and stuff, 30, 40, and maybe even older. Like they come back, they're welcome, like all that stuff. But on my dad's side, they're still a little bit iffy, but they're way better than they were.
In many Amish communities, the older generation strictly avoids contact with people who leave the church. Once someone steps away from the faith, they can be shunned, meaning family and neighbors may no longer speak to them, visit them, or do business with them. This practice helps maintain the community's unity and rules.
What music do you guys listen to? I know you said in the beginning there's some different, sometimes people will sneak in some Def Leppard, but if not, do you guys just sing a lot? Is there a lot of Amish songs and dancing as well, or no?
No. In our community, there's not really any dancing. There's the only music songs that are really louder would be like German hymns.
Just a quick note, German hymns are the traditional songs the Amish sing in church. They're slow, unaccompanied, and focus on faith, humility, and devotion.
Then sometimes we like sneak out on the weekends and stuff and
listen to some Soulja Boy or something.
Yeah, like Def Leppard, Bon Jovi, a lot of Amish like rock and roll, and then I guess house EDM music, and then also like a lot of country like Garth Brooks, Mark and Wallen, people like that. But I also listen to like a little bit of rap stuff, like Amish Paradise that's a pretty good song.
Amish Paradise?
Yeah. And then also like I like to listen a little bit of like rap stuff too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like Gunna, a little bit of Gunna.
Oh, you listen to some Gunna?
Yeah.
Gunna is an American rapper known for his melodic flow and hits in the trap and hip hop scene. Kind of crazy that you listen to his music.
Like I don't really listen to what he says. I looked at the lyrics like a couple times and like the lyrics aren't the best, but like I like the way it sounds. Sounds like wind chimes, and then it sounds very melodic.
He's a vibe, yeah. But at Amish parties, will people just are people drinking and stuff like that? It's a little bit more like freewheeling.
Yeah, you like drinking, and then like even like the vapes things popped up too.
Do Amish like to vape or not?
Some do, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, some do.
I knew it,
But
dude.
also like cigarettes and then
A pipe too. A lot of Amish look like they would smoke a pipe.
the older ones too, but the ones that are the younger ones usually don't. They usually stick to cigarettes and stuff like that. But sometimes like we'll go to like an ex-Amish person's house and party up there, and it's a lot of fun.
It is. And when do you, if you're doing Rumspringa, when do you have to be back at home? Like, do you leave on Friday? Do you have to be back on Sunday night, or what is the rules kind of?
Now it It varies from family to family. Let's say you have church tomorrow, you probably want to be home, like, before the morning, so you get a little bit of sleep. Or if there's not church, you can come home or you can't. It just like depends. But usually, when I do it, I usually don't come home until like later Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do they drug test you or whatever if you're Amish? Do you have to get drug tested?
No, we don't have to do any like drug tests.
Really?
Yeah, like no tests and stuff.
Damn. Because y'all got y'all's own year-long Halloween going on out there in the fields. I'm like,
Yeah, like sometimes in the woods, the fields, like just depends where the spot is.
yeah.
Yeah, but now like all the Amish that like party and stuff, like our number one way of like talking to each other is through like Snapchat.
They've really taken over Snapchat?
Yeah, like if an Amish, like a young Amish person that is roughly my age, if they have a phone, like a smartphone, they have Snapchat.
Never expect to see the Amish people using Snapchat as a means of communication. The Amish have truly changed so much.
What is something that you want people to know about Amish people that are a view of them, or you think that's something that's incorrect before we get out of here?
Like a misconception.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like one of the biggest misconceptions I see all the time, like me being online and stuff, it's like crazy. All the stuff like people say I'm not Amish. I don't do this way. There's actually two misconceptions I can say. Like number one is like a lot of Amish kids my age have like phones, like they hide it from their parents and stuff, and where it's like they have some electronics and stuff but they have to like keep it on the low and stuff.
And what will they do? Bury it in a field somewhere? Will they hide it behind a hog or something? Like, how do you guys
like
even?
hide it in the barn, like the back of the bucky, sometimes in a culvert, and hope it doesn't rain.
Oof.
Yeah, so that's one thing. Like a lot of Amish have phones, and pretty much every Amish that has a phone that's like my age, that's not for business and stuff, is like they have Snapchat. That's how we like communicate. That's like our new like messenger pitch. And
It's your Underground Railroad kind of.
Yeah, it's Underground Railroad. I was thinking about starting underground bucky races, but I first got to dig the tunnel and stuff. Yeah. But like another misconception, about the Amish is like I have a phone. That's because like another thing that's like huge, like really big, because like there's Amish in movies and they always turn on the butter.
Yeah.
And basically they're living without electricity. Now there's so many different like Amish, because like what you hear from me, like from where I came from, will not be the same from an Amish in Indiana, Ohio, or like Pennsylvania. It's there's so many different ones, like little different ways.
branches of it.
Yeah, lots of different branches. And I would say like there's not a single community that's like exactly the same. There's always a little bit of rules, and there's so many different branches of it where they wear bit different clothes, bit different hats, do things a bit differently.
Amish groups differ greatly in their use of technology. For example, all Schwarzentruber Amish households avoid cars, electricity, indoor plumbing, and bicycles. In contrast, in more moderate, old order districts, roughly 60 to 70% of farms use tractors, and about 40 to 50% of businesses allow limited use of phones or technology. Dress codes, farming methods, and business practices also vary, showing that even with the Amish, cultural rules are far from uniform. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tell us what you think about the Amish down below, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you here next time on Comedy Minds.